The Ten Commandments can most certainly be found throughout the New Testament. We've been looking at quite a few different examples of this, and we're down to number 10. And of course, number 10 speaks to us about not coveting. So we're not to desire something that doesn't belong to us. And there's a great example of this in Romans chapter 7, verse 7. And it specifically harkens back to that 10th commandment back in Exodus 20. And here's what it says. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? Certainly not. On the contrary, I would not have known sin except through the law. For I would not have known covetousness unless the law had said, you shall not covet. And so Paul uses this whole concept of coveting, desiring something that doesn't belong to us, lusting after things that are someone else's, or having a wrong desire. He refers to that by recognizing the impact of God's law, that God's law is absolutely necessary. God's law is not done away, because if you tried to do away with the law, we really wouldn't understand what sin is. And so God's law is a revealer. God's law reveals, and so we can get a better understanding of what covetousness is all about, because God's law spells it out. We shouldn't have wrong desires. We shouldn't have lust. We shouldn't have that self-motivation that will get us into trouble. And so God importantly shows a couple of things here. The importance of the commandments that are continuous throughout time, Old Testament, New Testament, and of course the significance of God's law and the part it plays in revealing what sin is all about. We'll talk about more examples of this later on further BT Dailies. But that'll be it for now. So we'll see you next time.